Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Looking to fire.
Man, you want to start fast and you're a defense, that's how you do it. Get to the quarterback not once, but twice in a row. You're not letting him feel comfortable from the start of this game. Great execution by this defense.
Rushes on him. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to advance on the football.
Oh, better look out. Ripping through the defense. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than...
There he goes. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll send the back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Makes it past the marker. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the court.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's loose on the right. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for space. It's Tyson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Williamson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harvey. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Here comes the 2-point try. Here we go. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
On the set. Let's go.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hicks. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Harvey. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Quarterback extends the play. And it's a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here comes the heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious. Time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's open on the right. Open spaces. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 10.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. This should be the last play of the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down.
Here we go.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
Yeah, and it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Smashes through the tackle. He's in open space downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Tyson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Set to kick it off.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Into their happy place for a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give on the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. Got room at the 35. There he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Number 96 on the field goal.
He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. There he goes. Open it up. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Okay, ready?
No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
Coming out with it, it's Hicks. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard.
And the offense will take over.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And it's slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on him.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Robinson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And here comes the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
Well, a lot of things going wrong for this team right now, certainly on offense, and now you're seeing it in the special teams as well. This punt return is one. He's got to be able to field and at least hold on to the football. I understand he's trying to go score a touchdown, but you can't lose sight of your fundamentals, and that turnover is really a microcosm of all the problems that they've been having today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it behind the line. It's Strickland. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You could see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and no good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Vanderbilt.
Takes the handoff. It's Strickland.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Finds a little space. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, the attempt is no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. Now on second down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off play action on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man downfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. Using his legs to buy some time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Under fire. Keeps the play going. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the connection on third down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass.
Lined up for the 3, and it's a fake. They want to throw it. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. It's nice to be a river gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Snagged in the middle. It's Gunderson. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll go to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Gunderson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. It's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense when you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tip.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They bring the punter onto the field now. Hey, he fakes it. He's going to throw it. Unloads it left. And it's caught. Can he get it to the sticks? Timing is everything, and the timing of that fake punt call was perfect, and it winds up being a touchdown. Channeling their inner Mad Hatter, pulling out the fake punt. Defense didn't have a clue it was coming, and they get the touchdown.
And I think you call this play when you know what the defense is going to do, and you try to get the first down, but even better, get the bigger play. The punter coming through with a great throw, scoring a long touchdown. Beautiful job. Nice fake punt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. They love to be aggressive, but that was a flat-out gamble with the fake punt, and man, did it pay off. They turned it into a touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO. offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass and just
Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Might as well give it to him again. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And when you run an offense, when you're going to pitch the ball and you're going to lateral, there's danger to it, right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined, understanding, causing the fumble, recovering the fumble, creating a big turnover for this team.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback running on the draw. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure, every ball carry.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. 4th quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Got it.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the double.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Said if you're on offense, fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a... Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on. Called the fake. He's going to throw it. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, they're faking the field goal, and I like the play design on this one. Getting him to the outside, away from all the bodies, kind of giving him a pass run option, but guy was wide open, so he made the throw. They complete it, and they pick up the 1st.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He smashes his way through again. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Minnesota. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Moves the chains for a first down.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second
Yeah,
down.
and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to...
Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Ready, set.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Okay, ready?
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unleashes one. Hits the open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Okay, break.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.